Are you preparing for a banking interview and need help with the types of questions you might be asked? This video provides you with the most commonly asked questions in banking interviews, along with well-structured responses. This resource aims to boost your confidence and prepare you thoroughly for your upcoming interview. 1. Why are you interested in working in banking industry? My passion for finance and banking began when I took a finance course in college. I found the complexity of the banking industry to be intriguing and it inspired me to learn more. This industry is constantly evolving, both technologically and regulatory, which offers a dynamic environment that fosters growth and learning. I believe that working in banking will provide me with opportunities to develop my skills while contributing positively to society by helping clients manage their finances. 2. What do you know about our bank and why do you want to work here specifically? I am aware that your bank is one of the leading financial institutions in the country, renowned for its strong focus on customer service and its commitment to innovation in the digital banking space. The bank's culture of continuous improvement and its values aligned with my own professional goals make it an ideal place for me to contribute my skills and grow career-wise. The bank's reputation for nurturing talents and providing opportunities for advancement is particularly appealing. I believe that working here will challenge me in new and exciting ways, pushing me to perform at my best. I am excited about the possibility of contributing to the bank's success while also advancing my career in the financial sector. 3. How would you define excellent customer service in banking? In banking, excellent customer service is about understanding the unique financial needs of each customer and providing them with solutions that best meet those needs. It involves being patient, attentive, and always ready to listen and respond to customer inquiries or concerns. It is also about developing trust with customers by handling their transactions accurately and confidentially. Excellent customer service also means staying informed about the bank's products and services to be able to advise customers on what would benefit them the most. It's not just about being friendly and polite, but also ensuring that the customer leaves the bank satisfied with the service they received. 4. Can you explain the difference between a savings account and a checking account? A savings account is designed for saving money over a long-term period. It generally earns interest and is not intended for daily transactions. Most banks limit the number of transactions you can make from a savings account each month. On the other hand, a checking account is used for daily transactions such as paying bills, shopping, or getting cash. It doesn't earn as much interest as a savings account, but allows unlimited transactions. The main difference between the two lies in the purpose they serve: savings accounts for accumulating money and checking accounts for regular spending. A savings account is a bank product designed for money accumulation. This type of account typically carries a higher interest rate, enabling the account holder's balance to grow over time. However, there are usually restrictions on the number of transactions that can be made in a given month. On the contrary, a checking account is primarily used for daily financial activities. This includes activities such as bills payment, grocery shopping, cash withdrawals, among others. Although this account type has unlimited transaction capabilities, they generally carry lower interest rates compared to savings accounts. Hence, they are not ideal for money growth. The key difference between these two account types is the purpose they serve: savings for money growth and checking for everyday transactions. 5. What are some of the key regulations banks must follow? Banks are subjected to numerous regulations to ensure financial stability and protect consumers. Some key regulations include the Bank Secrecy Act, BSA, which mandates banks to report transactions that involve significant amounts of money to the government, the Dodd-Frank Act, which aims to prevent another financial crisis by promoting financial stability and transparency within the financial system, and the Federal Reserve Act, which established the Federal Reserve System and granted it the authority to regulate the monetary policy. Additionally, banks must also follow the Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA, which protects the privacy and accuracy of information contained within credit reports. Banks play a crucial role in the economy. As such, they are subject to numerous regulations to ensure stability and consumer protection. The Bank Secrecy Act, for instance, requires banks to report large transactions to the government. The Dodd-Frank Act, on the other hand, was implemented to prevent future financial crises by promoting financial stability and transparency. The Federal Reserve Act, which established the Federal Reserve System, gives it the authority to regulate monetary policy. The Fair Credit Reporting Act protects the privacy and accuracy of information in credit reports. 6. How do you stay updated on financial news and banking industry trends? I keep myself updated on financial news and banking industry trends by subscribing to various financial newsletters, such as the Financial Times and The Economist. I also follow several financial blogs and listen to podcasts that cover the latest news in finance and economics. Besides that, I regularly attend webinars and online courses related to the banking industry. I believe that it's crucial to stay informed about the latest developments in order to provide the best service to customers and to make informed decisions. I also participate in financial forums and discussions, which provide diverse perspectives and insights. 7. Describe a time when you had to deal with a difficult customer. How did you handle it? During my previous role at XYZ Bank, there was an instance where a customer was upset due to an unexpected charge on his account. The customer was irate and started raising his voice. I remained calm and listened to his complaint without interrupting. After the customer had calmed down a bit, I explained the cause of the charge in a simple and understandable manner. I also provided him with options on how we could resolve the issue. This approach helped in calming the situation, and the customer appreciated the effort put in to address his concerns. By the end of the call, the customer thanked me for my patience and understanding. This experience taught me the importance of patience and effective communication in handling difficult customers. 8. What do you think are the biggest challenges facing the banking industry today? In today's fast-paced world, technology advancements pose one of the biggest challenges to the banking industry. With these advancements, cybersecurity threats have escalated, making it a constant challenge for banks to protect their sensitive data. Similarly, the rise of fintech companies offering alternative banking services has increased competition for traditional banks. On another note, regulatory changes continue to impact the industry, requiring constant adaptation. Lastly, evolving customer expectations demand banks to improve their digital services while still providing personal, human-centered customer service. 9. How would you explain complex financial concepts to a customer with limited financial knowledge? My approach when explaining complex financial concepts to someone with limited financial knowledge is to break down the information into simple and understandable terms. For instance, if explaining the concept of compound interest, I would use real-life examples and analogies that the customer can relate to, such as daily life expenses or savings. I would also ensure to use language that is clear and free from industry jargon. I believe that patience and empathetic listening are key, as it allows me to gauge their understanding and provide necessary clarifications or additional explanations when needed. Regular checks for understanding and asking them to express their comprehension in their own words can also be useful strategies in such situations. 10. What experience do you have with financial software or banking systems? My experience with financial software and banking systems is extensive. I have worked with a variety of systems in my previous roles, including CRM systems, loan processing software, and financial analysis tools. I am proficient in using software like QuickBooks, Microsoft Dynamics, and Salesforce. I am also familiar with banking-specific software such as Finacle and Temenos T24. I believe that my ability to quickly adapt to new software and systems is one of my key skills, and it has allowed me to thrive in fast-paced banking environments. I have also taken several courses to keep my technical skills up to date and to ensure I can use these tools efficiently and effectively. 11. How do you ensure accuracy when dealing with financial transactions and data? In order to ensure accuracy when dealing with financial transactions and data, I start by double-checking all of the information that has been provided. I also follow all of the procedures that have been put in place by the bank and adhere to any regulations that apply to data handling. In addition, I use reliable financial software to help manage and organize the data. This allows me to quickly identify any potential errors or discrepancies and correct them before they become a problem. I believe that attention to detail and rigorous adherence to procedure are key to maintaining accuracy in this field. 12. Can you walk me through the process of opening a new account for a customer? When a customer approaches us with the request to open a new account, we first need to understand their needs and preferences. This involves discussing the different types of accounts we offer and helping them choose the most suitable one. Then, we collect their personal and financial information. We require a valid ID and proof of address. Once these documents are verified, we proceed with the account opening process in our banking system. Following this, we issue the customer with their account details, a checkbook, and a debit card if requested. We conclude by explaining account features, fees, and how to use our online banking services. Next, we review the deposit requirements and explain the account fees and penalties if any. We explain how to use online banking and mobile banking. We provide them with a list of nearby branches and ATMs. We also educate them about our customer service and how they can reach us if they face any issues. Finally, we thank them for banking with us and assure them of our best services at all times. 13. What would you do if you suspected fraudulent activity on a customer's account? In the event that I suspect fraudulent activity on a customer's account, my first step would be to follow the bank's policy, which may involve informing my supervisor or the fraud department. It's crucial not to panic the customer, so I would ensure that I handle the situation with discretion and professionalism. I would also document the suspicious transactions, as this could provide valuable evidence for any subsequent investigation. The safety and security of the customer's accounts is of utmost importance, and addressing such issues swiftly and effectively helps maintain trust in the banking institution. 14. How do you prioritize tasks when dealing with multiple customers and responsibilities? In a busy banking environment, it's crucial to effectively prioritize tasks to ensure efficient service. I use a combination of time management techniques and tools. First, I consider the urgency of each task. Immediate customer needs take precedence, especially if they relate to time-sensitive transactions. Second, I look at the complexity of tasks. Simple tasks can often be completed quickly, freeing up time for more complex issues. Tools like task management software can also be useful for keeping track of various responsibilities. When dealing with multiple customers, I listen attentively overall, conclusion, moreover to each of their needs and communicate clearly about wait times or any delays, ensuring they feel valued and informed. 15. What is your understanding of anti-money laundering (AML) procedures? Anti-money laundering procedures are crucial for preventing illegal activity within banking institutions. These procedures are designed to detect and report suspicious activity that could indicate money laundering. This includes monitoring customer transactions and behaviors, reporting suspicious activity to the appropriate authorities, and maintaining comprehensive records of all transactions. It also may involve customer identification and verification procedures to ensure the legitimacy of each account. As part of AML procedures, banks are also expected to have robust internal controls and ongoing training for staff to effectively recognize and manage potential money laundering risks. My understanding of anti-money laundering (AML) procedures is that they are a set of measures, laws, or regulations designed to prevent generating income through illegal actions. These measures require banks and other financial institutions to monitor their clients to prevent money laundering. This involves checking their background and making sure they are not part of any illegal activity. Banks also need to check the source of large sums of money and report any suspicious transactions to the relevant authorities. Non-compliance with AML procedures can result in hefty fines for the banks. 16. How would you go about building relationships with customers and encouraging them to use more of the bank's services? Building relationships with customers in a banking environment requires both proactive and reactive strategies. Proactive strategies involve reaching out to customers to understand their needs, providing them with relevant information about the bank's services, and suggesting services that might benefit them. Reactive strategies involve quickly responding to customer inquiries, resolving issues, and providing excellent customer service. Encouraging customers to use more of the bank's services involves highlighting the benefits of different services, tailoring suggestions to individual customers, and building trust through consistent, high-quality service. 17. Describe a time when you identified a way to improve a process or procedure at work. During my previous role at a retail store, we had an inefficient inventory management system that was time-consuming and prone to errors. I suggested implementing a barcode scanning system that would automate the process and reduce errors. I presented this idea to my supervisor and explained how this change could save time and resources for the company. I was given the green light to implement this system, and it resulted in a significant reduction of time spent on inventory management and a decrease in discrepancies. This experience taught me the importance of constantly looking for ways to improve procedures and the value of innovative thinking in the workplace. 18. How do you maintain confidentiality and protect sensitive customer information? In my role, I always prioritize maintaining customer confidentiality and protecting sensitive information. This includes physical and digital security measures. For digital information, I ensure that data is securely stored and encrypted, access is strictly controlled, and all transactions are tracked and logged. I also adhere to all regulations and policies related to data privacy and protection. For physical documents, I ensure they are securely stored and access is controlled. I always dispose of sensitive information properly when it is no longer needed. In addition, I promote a culture of confidentiality in the workplace, encouraging all staff to respect the importance of protecting customer information. 19. What do you think sets our bank apart from competitors? In my perspective, What truly distinguishes our bank from others is its commitment to customer service. This is not a mere catchphrase, but a philosophy that is ingrained in every employee and every strategy that the bank undertakes. The bank has also invested heavily in its digital platform, providing customers with an unrivaled user experience that is both intuitive and secure. Additionally, its range of products and services is tailored to meet the diverse needs of its customers, making it a one-stop shop for all banking requirements. Lastly, the bank's commendable corporate social responsibility initiatives demonstrate that it is not only interested in profits, but also in making a positive impact on society. This ethical approach to banking is something that I believe truly sets it apart from its competitors. 20. How would you handle a situation where a customer is upset about a bank fee or policy? In such a scenario, I would approach the situation delicately, understanding that the customer's frustration is valid. Initially, I would listen attentively to their concerns without interruption. This would help them feel heard and valued, which is crucial in customer service. Following this, I would empathize with their situation, expressing understanding of their frustration. Then, I would explain the bank's fee or policy in a straightforward, understandable way. If the fee or policy is something that can be altered or waived in their case, I would do so, or at least, promise to bring their case to the attention of higher authorities. If not, I would explain why it is necessary and how it helps in the smooth running of banking operations. Throughout the whole process, my goal would be to maintain the bank's reputation while ensuring the customer feels valued and satisfied with the resolution. 21. Can you explain the concept of interest rates and how they affect banking products? Interest rates are a pivotal part of banking. They are amounts, calculated as a percentage of loan, deposit or bond, that a bank charges or pays customers. The rate is determined by the bank based on several factors like economic conditions and competitive landscape. Interest rates affect banking products in several ways. For loans and credit cards, a higher interest rate means that borrowers have to pay more over the lifespan of their loan. This makes borrowing more expensive. On the other hand, for savings and deposit accounts, higher interest rates mean that savers earn more on their money, which incentivizes saving. It's important to understand that interest rates can fluctuate. Banks often adjust their rates in response to changes in the economy, such as inflation or changes in the Federal Reserve's monetary policy. So, interest rates play a significant role in the functioning and profitability of banks. The questions discussed offer a comprehensive guide that will significantly boost your confidence and performance during the interview. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.